It's still raining. It's still raining quite a lot, actually. It's been pouring down earlier. The roof is leaking a lot. I have buckets placed all around back here and out in the front where the merchant, like the product is. There's also leaks, and there's a bucket sitting. The floor is wet. It's impossible to keep the floor dry. I'm gonna have a hell of a time drying it after I mop tonight. I'll probably have to shuffle around with rags. I put rags on my feet and then I shuffle like this to dry it when I have to go out there before everything is completely dry yet. Not too much crazy stuff happened tonight, fortunately. Actually, it was a really chill night. Hardly anybody came in. I saw my chef friend. I saw Old Man Walking Stick. I saw the skateboard guy with the dog. And a couple other regulars that I'm used to. Everyone is just dealing with the rain. Just chilling. Everyone is soggy. A lot of the people that I see on a regular basis are like, I don't want to say seasonal, but like I see them a lot for like a few months and then they're just gone. And I don't know where they've gone. Maybe they moved. Maybe they got a different job, so they're coming at a different time of the day. Who knows? But I've been thinking, there's a few people that I used to see a lot when I first started working here that I have not seen in a long time. And it kind of makes me a little bit sad when I think about it, because all of these people that I'm interacting with on a regular basis, on a near daily basis, at least weekly, right? It's just all temporary. It's like real temporary. But I still cherish the moments anyway when they're positive, you know? And I was just thinking about my goth friends. I haven't seen them in a few days. They might have left the state already. I'm not sure. And I hope I see them again. But at the same time, I don't want to see them under bad circumstances. I want them to have a place to go. And if they have to move out of the area to have a home, I would rather them have a home and not see them again, if that makes sense. But I'm still sad that I'm not going to see them again. So all I can really do is just like wish them the best, all my best wishes, and just people move on. Everyone has their own life. There's a whole universe up here, and everybody that you interact with, and everyone's got like unique experiences, and it's so cool sometimes, especially when I talk to older people and they tell me, you know, about the younger days, the 80s, the 70s, all of that. It's like, wow, I wasn't alive. This is really cool to learn about what life was like back then. And it's not even necessarily what life was like in general, but life was like for you, because everybody had their own individual experiences. And I think that's really cool. And I don't think that dies with us when we die, because throughout our lives, we're touching other people, and our experiences commingle sometimes, even if just for a very, very brief moment. Somebody you maybe met on the bus 10 years ago, but for some reason you remember them. Like, there's a lot of people like that, and I wonder how many people feel that way about me. Because I totally think about random people that I've met that I talked to for a very brief time, but they stuck out in my head for one reason or another. And I think that's what life is about. Like, the most important thing is the connections we make with other people, however brief they are. Even if it's just the cashier at the gas station, right? But it's cool. I really like working here in a small store alone, because there's a lot of things that I can do for customers that I couldn't do if I worked somewhere like Walmart or Safeway or like some corporate store, because I see the same people so often. I I a lot of times know what they want and what they need. I know what they're looking for. I have this one guy that comes in and buys cigarettes every other day, and sometimes he tells me the wrong cigarettes, and then I have to be like, did you really mean the 57s, or did you want this one that you normally get? And he goes, oh yeah, you're right. You know me better than I know myself. But like, if he went to Safeway and ordered that particular, that's what he would get, and then he'd have to be like, oh, sorry, I actually meant to say something else, right? But I've known him for long enough. I know what he smokes, and I know what to get for him. Last week, I paid for Skateboard Guy with the Dog's White Claws because he lost his wallet, and he was like trying to figure out a different way to pay, and it wasn't working, and he was sad. And I was like, it's just $8. I can do that for you right now. I'll get you this time. And he was so grateful. He paid me back 10. First of all, he gave me $10, which I then was able to give to somebody that was sitting outside Safeway. Tonight, when I was at Safeway, there was a guy that I recognized who used to come in the store all the time, but he's an unhoused guy, so he kind of like drifts around to different areas, you know, as he keeps getting moved around by the police, because they come to the camps and where people have tents and stuff, and they're like, all right, you guys got to move, and they do that like every couple of days. So the unhoused life is really find a place to camp for a night, then you got to find a new place to camp for a night, and it's just constant moving around. But I saw this guy at Safeway, and I was like, oh, hey, and he recognizes me. He knows me. Every time he came in, he used to come in here all the time, and he'd be like, hey, how are you doing? And, you know, he's a really sweet guy. So I saw him out there with his little sign, and I was like, oh, I happen to have $10 in my pocket. Here you go. And it was the money that Skateboard Guy with the Dog gave me. So I get to do like little things like that, little pay it forward in a way. And I love that. I love being able to be a part of the community and feel like I am part of the community, which I really am working here. I've never felt that way before. Because I'm a really, how do I say this? Like, I am lonely, but like, an alone person as well. I'm just a really private person. I'm not extroverted. I'm super duper introverted, and I have a hard time talking to people. I get super anxious. I have horrible social anxiety. So I don't really go anywhere or participate in events or anything. I just kind of, if I'm not at work, I'm at home or I'm at the grocery store. I'm not out doing stuff and meeting people. So being here is kind of forcing me to be part of the community, and I'm really enjoying that. I like it. I like it here. I'm having an okay day, despite having to deal with all of the leaks. There's even one up there, and it's all over. It's so many leaks. We really just need a whole roof, but good luck getting the owner to replace the roof. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a lovely Thursday night. Oh, it's Friday now, huh? Bye.